My name is Clarissa Dunan. I'm one of the Intensity Mentors. I'm a Diamond Director and Million Dollar Club member. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our new members. This training is specially made for you. Welcome to our new members training. But first, I'd like to introduce myself because I haven't really had the chance yet to tell you my story and what USANA has done to change the course of my life. Okay, so I finished business administration in the Philippines in a university, and then I became a programmer. So I was in IT for 6 years. And then my father had cancer, and I decided to take care of him. Okay, and that's the same reason why I studied nursing, so I can learn how to take care of him. So I finished my second degree in nursing, and I became a nursing teacher. Okay, and also a lecturer in the review center. Okay, so life was really hard, especially there were so many health problems in the company, in the family. Actually, it was the health problems in my family that encouraged me to try USANA products. Okay, so I tried the products. Of course, I really like the effect of the products. So I wanted to buy products for my whole family. That's the reason why I joined, so I can get discounts, right? But little did I know that this would also be the opportunity that will eventually change my life. Okay, especially at that time, my life was a roller coaster. Okay, I was fired by my boss, and then I was supposed to be married. Everything was ready. I've spent all my money for the wedding, but 2 weeks before the wedding, my fiance backed out. So this photo here, this last photo here, that was my last day with my fiance. You can see here my bleeding heart. So I was really devastated. Okay, and of course, I was broke after having spent all my money, and then I was fired by my boss. And then that was the turning point of my life. I said, enough is enough. I need to do something so I can finally be in charge of my life, in charge of my future, in charge of my finances. I don't want to keep on being stressed every day because I had no money, that there were so many bills to pay. And I wanted to make sure that even when old age comes, I would still be able to support myself. And at that time, I said to myself, I was still single, very young, capable of working, but still, you know, I did not really have the financial security. So that's the reason why I said, okay, why not try USANA? Because number one, the products are great. The compensation plan is great. Like, of course, you've seen the compensation plan, the business model. Why not? And in fact, there were so many people already 9 years ago. I noticed that, wow, they were younger than me. They did not even finish a course that's related to nursing, or they did not have any medical background. They did not have any business background, but they were very successful. So I said to myself, if they can do it, I can do it too, right? So that, always say that to yourself. If they can do it, I can do it too. So I decided to start my USANA business part-time. That was on June 7, 2011. So I've just celebrated my 9th anniversary. Wow, right? This is my longest career, because in my previous jobs, I only lasted maximum of 2 years because I just kept on looking for more. I said to myself, I know that there's more. There's more income out there. There's more opportunity to earn unlimited income. There's more out there that will reward my efforts, that will reward my hard work. And I finally found it. So 9 years in the business, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you several years from now. My goodness, imagine what your life would be 9 years or more from now. Okay, so this next photo here, that's Mentor Lichelle and Mentor Benjo. They're my sponsors. So they were the ones who shared the products to me. I was their customer, and they then presented the business opportunity to me. And then this is also Mentor Elaine. When she started, she was a fresh graduate. We were just, very hungry for learning. 9 years ago, there were no Zoom trainings like this. There were no mentors, coaches, things like that. So we didn't know where to go. We didn't know whom to ask. We didn't know whom to run to for guidance. But good thing, there's the internet, there's the welcome kit. which we also call the business development system. I kept on reading that, and whatever training there was, we attended it. Okay, whether it's a training from another team, we attended it because we just really wanted to learn. Okay, and then at that time, because like I said, I already lost my job, I had no savings, I really had nothing else to lean on to. Okay, my dad already passed away, my mom was retired. I was 31 years old. I said to myself, okay, now I don't have a job. I need to make sure I earn in USANA. Because if I don't earn in USANA, what will I do with my life? And how can I sustain my auto order, right? You've heard of auto order. I will also discuss that later. So you know what I did? Right after I joined USANA, I attended product training. I read all about the products from Ask the Scientist, which is a free resource, a website especially dedicated for the products. And I sold my products within 3 weeks just to make sure that I have money for my auto order. Okay? And then I just kept on inviting and inviting and inviting and inviting. Why? Because I said I need to find business partners who will build the business with me. Because if I'm the only one who will build the business, it will be slow. But if I will find people who want more in life just like me, oh my goodness, this will be really a global business. Okay, so that's what I did. You can see here, I was skin and bones, the third photo, because, well, I really gave it my all. Every day, Monday to Sunday. Okay, I started as part-time, so all the more that I was stressed because I had to work full-time and then I had USANA. I kept on inviting. I would not go to sleep unless I have guests for the next day. Because my goal was to earn $100 a week. $100 a week. Why only $100 a week? Because if I have a certain goal for me to earn $100 a week, I would know how much points I would need. Okay, I would need 500 points on my left. I would need 500 points on my right. And I would know how many people I need to find so I could get those 500 points left and right. And I would know how many people I need to talk to, right? So that's what I did. I just focused on the basics. Invite, 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 invite. So you can see here, I was skin and bones because I was really, I wouldn't stop until I got my goal, which was to have people to present the business to. But, you know, like what we say, right? You reap what you sow. So what happened to me after 3 months of doing the business seriously, okay, I became gold director. So what's a gold director? That's someone who's earning $1,000 a week for 4 consecutive weeks, just in commission alone, not including the bonuses, right? So that's quite fast. There are people who become gold director faster than that. But there are also people who become gold director slower than that, but that doesn't matter, okay? What matters is, wow, there's really the potential for you to build your business fast and slow, depending on your preference. So I wanted to build it fast because I said, when do I want to start earning big? I want it now rather than later. Okay, when do I want to start hitting $1,000 a week? Now, I want to hit it now so that next year I will be hitting $2,000 a week. Wow, amazing, right? So yes, it's really up to you. Okay, so in my case, what happened was after 3 months, became gold director. After 1 year, I became ruby director. So that's the $2,000 a week. Emerald director after another year. Diamond director after another year. And after 6.5 years in the business, I hit my first $1 million. And that will happen to you as well. There are over $515 million club members. Most of them have earned more than $1 million in their USANA career. Okay, so that's amazing because USANA has only been around for 27 years, but there are more than $515 million club members. So can you imagine? Can you imagine 5, 10, 15, or 20 years from now? Right? How much have you earned in USANA? How much has your life changed? Right? Because we all know, right, that of course money can't buy happiness, but so many things will change in your life. You know, the comfort, the time that you will have once you're already earning passively, or you're earning residual income from all the repeat orders, you're earning residual income from all your associates in different parts of the world doing the business even while you sleep. Can you imagine that? Wow, that's why I'm very, very passionate to help you really in building this business, because I know how wonderful it feels, right, to have this kind of freedom. Okay, that's my goal. My goal is to create $100 million club members in my organization, and that includes you. Okay, so help me in reaching that goal. I want you to be a part of that $1 million club. Otherwise, I won't be able to retire unless I hit $100 million club members in my group. Okay, so congratulations. You now have your own $1 million business. Remember this, the opportunity that I have that gave me the $1 million and more, that's the same opportunity you have. Please, please, please consider this business as a $1 million opportunity. Don't just look at this as, oh, part-time, see what happens. I'll just try it. Okay, because how you see this business is, what you will get in return. Right? So in my case, I saw this opportunity as something that will really change my life, something that will end all my financial troubles. Okay, something that will allow me to retire early and allow me to earn even after retirement, and to earn even after I am gone from this world, so that my family will still have their source of income, right? So how do you see your USANA business? Right? It's a stable company, 27 years. It's lockdown proof, recession proof. My goodness, in my 9 years in USANA, this is the easiest time to build a business, right? Proving that that we can really surpass crisis like this. It's online, it's home-based. How many people do you know would want to work from home, right? How many people do you know would want something that's online? They don't even need to do any human contact, right? Especially now that people, of course, are practicing social distancing. And there are so many team rank advancements, right? Like, for example, there are new diamond directors, new executive emerald directors, right? So even through this crisis, there are so many people who are joining USANA. Because of course, this rank advancement won't happen if there are no new people joining the business as preferred customers and as associates, right? Because of course, there are so many people who are looking for what USANA is offering. Number one is health. How many people do you know would want to improve their health, right? Reach out to them before other people reach out to them, okay? And of course, finances. How many people do you know would want to have extra income or even full-time income? Okay, so this is a perfect opportunity during this crisis. That's why this is really the perfect timing for you to start. Okay, and your first goal for you to maximize this opportunity is to hit your Premier Platinum Pace Setter, or PPPS, and I will discuss that shortly. But why hit the PPPS? The main reason is for you to set the pace, right? The pace means, of course, the speed on how you build this business. Okay? The momentum. Because of course, if there's speed, if there's momentum, you will earn faster. Who wouldn't want to earn faster, right? So remember this, your income in USANA will come from the team you are building. Your team will consist of customers, okay, retailers, people who just sell the products, and business builders. Business builders are associates like us who attend training and who really, really aim to build an international business of customers, retailers, and business builders. So that's going to be your team. Okay? Because without a team, you will have to work actively. You will have to work for the rest of your life for you to earn. And of course, we don't want to work for the rest of our lives, right? So in your case, because in my case, I've already achieved that level where my team is already quite big. So what will happen now? We will have to help each other, okay? You will work with us, your coaches and mentors, to grow your organization that will give you points after points after points after points every week. Okay, so that you will keep earning commissions and bonuses. And how do you do that? Okay, hit your PPPS early. But then again, there are people who could not hit PPPS. Why? Number one, maybe they did not know the value of PPPS because they did not attend a training like this. Okay, and then for most people, it's procrastination. Okay, what's procrastination? You already know that you need to do it, but you keep saying, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month," until you notice that your PPPS period has lapsed. Okay, so the number one cause of procrastination is fear. Fear of approaching people, fear of not knowing enough, fear of rejections, right? But we all know that fear won't get us anywhere, right? We all experience fear. Okay, but what's important is you do it anyway because your dreams are more important than your fears. Okay, so decide to earn fast, so learn fast. Learn about the right mindset. The right mindset that will really lead you to the life that you want. Because of course, it's the mindset. 80% of success comes from your mindset. Okay, your entrepreneurial mindset. Now you're a business person. You're no longer an employee. You're the boss of your business. You are the CEO of your USANA business. Okay, so learn fast, learn the mindset, and learn the skills, most especially inviting, which I will discuss briefly after a few slides. And apply immediately because training is not enough. Okay, results in this business, of course, come from how you think, your mindset, right? And then attending training, knowing the skills. But 80% of your results, of course, would come from application, applying what you learned. And of course, time management is important, most especially because more than 90% of people who start in USANA are part-timers. So regardless of your excuse, regardless of whether you have 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or you're a full-time mother, or you have young children, or you work at nights, or whatever your excuse, okay, make sure that you make time for your USANA business. Because everyone in the world has the same excuse, right? We all don't have enough time. But if you see the value of USANA, if you see what USANA can really do to your life, especially in the long run, okay, you will make time for this, right? Make time for attending trainings, make time for inviting people, make time for sponsoring, enrolling people, and guiding them to learn the business. That's when you will see your team growing and your income growing. And aim to hit PPPS in 1 month. Don't wait for 56 days or 2 months to pass, right? Because the earlier you hit it, okay, the faster you earn and the faster your organization grows. The second major challenge, okay, would be rejections. Okay? I am telling you this, okay, new members, I don't want to really disappoint you, okay? I don't want to make you feel scared. But I would rather tell you upfront the reality in this business or wherever you go, whatever business you do. Even in employment, there are rejections. I just recently talked to someone. She said, "Oh, my daughter has finished law degree here in UK, but so many companies rejected her." Right? Even in our personal life, there are rejections. Whatever business you enter, there are rejections. Okay, in this network marketing business in USANA, of course, there are rejections as well. Loads of rejections. I have been rejected countless times. But did I lose a finger? Did I die? No, of course not. Rejections will not kill you. Okay, so whenever you experience rejections, always remember this. This is part of your journey to success. All successful entrepreneurs, even Richard Branson, right? Even Bill Gates, etc., they also experience hardships, challenges. Okay, so how do you overcome the challenge of rejection? Always attend training so that you will develop the right mindset, the entrepreneurial and the mental strength, right? Okay, because of course, people who really succeed are those who have the mental toughness, right? That's what we say. That's what we call knowing, okay, the price that you have to pay, which is what? The mental toughness for you to overcome whatever challenge you will encounter. Okay, and be excited and be energized. Whenever you attend trainings, you get inspired. And more importantly, you get strategic techniques for you to use so that you will have better results. Okay? And of course, you are listening to people who have tremendous results, right? People who are diamonds, star diamonds, $1 million club members, coaches who are earning every week. And then you will realize there are people, so many people who are earning every week, and they experience the same things that I experience, right? So you will feel that you are not alone and you will be inspired. And always remember your deep why. Why did you join USANA? I'm sure it's not just the products, right? What are you looking for? What do you want to change in your life? What are your ambitions? What do you want to provide for yourself and for your family? How much do you want to earn? Okay, where else can you earn that? How else are you going to achieve your dreams, right? So if you can't think of any other opportunity that will give you those answers, well, of course, it only means one thing, that we really, really need to work on our USANA business no matter what. And of course, to counter rejections, we need massive action. Massive action. Remember, this is a numbers game. Numbers game, meaning the more people you talk to, the more chances of winning. Remember that not everyone would want to use supplements. Not everyone would want to learn a new business. Some people would rather, do what they've done for the rest of their life and suffer the consequences, right? Than do a business. So not everyone is like us. But then if you keep on talking to people, and you keep improving your skills, I promise you this, you will find the people who are like you and like me. People who want more in life. Okay? So approach more prospects every day, attend the training on prospecting and inviting. When you are talking to people, when you're building relationship, eventually you will find out, wow, people are saying yes to attending my presentation. And people who attend my presentations are joining. Okay? At first, there's 4:1 ratio, meaning out of 4 people you invite, 1 person attend the presentation. Out of 4 people who attend the presentation, 1 person joins. But then later on, you will see the improvement. As you develop your belief, as you develop your confidence, as you develop your skills, my goodness, you will experience even 1:1 ratio, meaning every person you talk to is already saying yes, right? So it's really just in the beginning that you will find it really hard, okay? Now, remember SW6 as well, that some will join, some will not. So what? Someone else is waiting for you. So don't dwell on the people who say no. There will always be people who are waiting for you. Okay, someone else is waiting somewhere else. So next, please. Okay, next, please. Look for the next person. But don't forget to follow up. People who say no, I don't believe in I don't believe that there's such a thing as the wrong prospect. Only wrong timing. Only wrong timing, because maybe when you approach that prospect thinks that he's very healthy, he's invincible, etc. Later on, he experienced health problems after 3 months, after 6 months. Then he will be more open to better health for your products, right? For our products. Or maybe now he feels very financially secure, but after 6 months, he lost his job. Or maybe his company is already experiencing financial uncertainty. Now, then he will be more open to listening to your opportunity, right? So remember to follow up, because if you don't follow up on that person, someone else will follow up on him or her. Oh my goodness. And then the next thing you know, your friend is already a member of USANA and joined somebody else. Okay? So I just want to share with you what happened to me when I was running for my PPPS. I presented to 50 people. Okay, remember at that time, there was no team like this. So we were like experimenting how to present, and we were really awful in presentations. I personally sucked in my presentation. My first presentation took 7 hours. That's how bad it went. But still, that person joined, okay, and now Emerald Director, right? But anyway, see, even people who don't have skills, right, can sponsor people, can hit PPPS. So what did I do at that time? I did not have any money. I did not have any income. I did not even have my tools. I only used the magazine of USANA in presenting the opportunity because I did not have the money to buy iPad or laptop. Okay, so I just really communicated my vision, right? Because of course I lacked the skills. I had no results to show, but I said to them, you know, this is a great opportunity and I've never been excited like this before. And I know that I will be rich in this business. I know that I will change my life in this business. And I promise you, my friend, if you trust me, if you join me in this company, I will help you every step of the way. I will not stop until you reach your dreams as well. So are you going to join me or not? So that's how I closed, how I closed my guests, right? So I just sold my vision. I sold my belief, my confidence, okay, in this opportunity. So yes, I hit my PPPS within 5 weeks. There are people who hit their PPPS in 1 day, others 1 week. Okay, average is 4 to 5 weeks. The longest, of course, the deadline is 8 weeks or 56 days, right? So that's what we're going to discuss now. What is the Platinum Pacesetter program? Okay, so of course, your first goal is to hit PPPS. How do you hit that? Just sponsor. Okay, you're the one who personally invited them to attend the presentation. It doesn't mean that you're the one who's supposed to present to them. It could be your teammate, your coach, your mentor, or other other cross lines. Okay, or they could attend the presentation of Intensity, our team. We have English presentations on Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Philippine time, which is 12:30 p.m. here in UK. And of course, contact your uplines for the other presentation schedules. So 4 people, is that possible? That's very possible within 56 days. Oh, even more. 8 weeks is a lot of time to sponsor 4 people. Okay? As long as the combined points of products that they purchased is at least 1,600 points. The points include their first order and their auto order and their 3 business center upgrade. If they started with 200 points, for example, they're only 1 business center. They can upgrade to 3 business centers if they buy additional products. Okay, as long as they buy at least 100 points, okay, that person's points will be included in your PPPS. As long as they buy those products within your first 8 weeks or 56 days, that's counted. If you don't hit 1,600 points, okay, and you hit only 800 points, half of that, right? Or with 2 people, you hit the Premier Pacesetter. But of course, that's not your goal because your goal is to be Premier Platinum Pacesetter. So these are just sample game plans for you to hit. For example, you sponsor 4 people, 4 associates with 500 points each. Okay, that's 2,000 points, right? So that's even more than the 1,600 points. Or you can sponsor 8 people. Some are associates, some are preferred customers with 200 points each. So that's 1,600 points. Or you can sponsor a mix of associates and preferred customers and include their auto orders. Okay, so that's 1,600 including their auto orders. Or even their upgrades. For example, you sponsor only 4 people. Okay, they started with 1 business center, 200 points. But then because they upgraded and they purchased their auto order with 200 points total, they bought 200 points each. So that gives you 1,600 points. These are just examples. Okay. Now, why do you need to hit it in your first 8 weeks? Why? Because if you don't hit it in your first 8 weeks, you will no longer be Premier Platinum Pacesetter. You will have a chance to be a Pacesetter, but then you will be an annual qualifier. What does annual mean? You will have to hit it every year. every year on your anniversary, you will have to sponsor 1,600 points, at least 4 people, right? So my question is this: do you want to hit it one time or do you want to hit it yearly? Right, so the common sense answer is, of course, we only want to hit it one time so that we are eligible for the lifetime matching bonus for all the associates that you sponsor. So what is the lifetime matching bonus? This is how it works. For example, you become a Premier Platinum Pay Setter here on the right. The person you sponsored also became a Premier Platinum Pay Setter. Okay, the person you invited, it doesn't matter when you invited that person. For example, you invited that person this week or next year or 5 years from now or 10 years from now, okay? As long as you're the sponsor and that person becomes a Premier Platinum Pay Setter, just like you receive 15% lifetime matching bonus coming from the commission of that person without really affecting the commission of that person. Meaning, for example, if your friend earns $1,000 in 1 week in commission, your friend still earns $1,000 commission, but you will receive 15% of that as your matching bonus, meaning you have $150 as your matching bonus. And the keyword here is lifetime. What does that mean? Every time your friend is earning commission for the rest of his life. Okay, even after you retire, you've passed on your business to your children. Okay, your children will still be receiving the lifetime matching bonus. Right? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, if you don't hit Premier Platinum Pay Setter, for example, you're only an associate, you did not hit the 1,600 points, and the person you sponsored became a Premier Platinum Pay Setter, you will still receive matching bonus, but only 5%. Okay? Oh, but of course, you want 15% rather than 5%. But the more important thing is the person you sponsored should be Premier Platinum Pay Setter or Premier Pay Setter. But if you are yourself a PPPS, wow, that's 15%. So can you imagine the person you sponsor this year, next year, 3 years from now, what is going to be their income, their rank after 5 or 10 years or more? Right? For example, these are the people I sponsored who now have Ruby or Emerald rank. Can you imagine how much is a Ruby director earning in commission? $2,000. How much is an Emerald director earning? Okay? To become an Emerald director, that's $3,000 a week, right? So how about you? Can you imagine your friends later on? And as you keep attending training, you will learn how to reach more people, that you will be able to sponsor people you've never even met before. Oh my goodness, yes, you will learn that in trainings. But for example, Mentor Lichelle and Mentor Benjo, the persons who sponsored me, they sponsored someone who became a one-star diamond director, Mentor DK and Mentor RM. Okay? They're $1 million club members. With their matching bonus alone, that's 11 million pesos. That's a lot of money in 9 years. And for example, Mentor Bernie and Mentor Christine from Singapore, they sponsored 2-star diamond directors, Mentor Twinnie and Mentor Gio, who are also $1 million club members. Can you imagine that the people you sponsor will eventually be $1 million club members? So they've already earned more than 17.5 million pesos just from matching bonus alone. Right? Amazing, amazing. Oh, so this is just an example. If the person you sponsor earns a gold director income, solid gold director, you get 7,950 pesos a week. Okay, that's 413,000 pesos a year. Wow, 413,000. And of course, that doubles, that increases every time the person rank advances. Or how about in pounds? The person you sponsor is a solid gold director. That's 4,800 pounds passive income for you, additional income. What if that person becomes an emerald director? That's additional almost 15,000 pounds for you, plus of course your commission and other bonuses. Right? So it's just like you have an extra job that you're not even working on and you're earning. Okay, so I hope that you're able to see the benefit of PPPS. Okay, so how do you hit PPPS? Build your prospect list. We already have a tool, the prospecting guide. If you don't have that yet, contact your coach or mentor to give you the prospecting guide. And learn different ways to invite people, because of course for your organization to have customers, retailers, and business builders, you would need to invite people to take a look at the presentation. Okay, so attend training. We have please consult the guide that I created, the guide, the step-by-step guide to new for you associates, right? I have a version there for Taglish or Filipinos. I also have a version there for our English speaking guests. Okay, there are different links in there where you can watch trainings on inviting and other basic skills. Okay, watch videos on prospecting and inviting, and please study and use the inviting scripts. Okay, the inviting scripts have already been proven and tested to be effective. We have scripts for Taglish people and for English-speaking people, right? And we also have another reference, the GoPro book, which is from Eric Worre. Okay, so I already provided the link to the PDF of that book, because in that book, you will learn the different scripts that are used in the Western world. Okay, so most especially among Caucasians or in America, because Eric Worre is an American network marketing guru. Okay, next, remember, your only goal when you are inviting is to bring the person to the presentation. Never, ever, ever explain everything. Keep it short and simple. Do not discuss USANA and do not discuss the business while inviting. Why did I put this in red? Because this is the most common mistake of new associates. Because they are very excited and because they don't know yet how to properly invite people, they say everything while they are inviting. So what's the effect of this? The person they're inviting will already think that they already know everything. Because they think they already know everything, they will not be excited to attend the presentation, right? The most important thing is for them to attend the presentation, for them to see the company, the products, and the business model. Okay? And then ask your upline, your coach, for a demo drill check on inviting. What's a demo drill check? It's like you're practicing how to invite with your upline. It's like role playing. It's better like that. And to tell you honestly, even in my experience, okay, even if I've been doing USANA for 9 years, I still stick to the script. So just like you, okay, just stick to the script, and when you practice with your upline, when you do demo drill check, just have the script right in front of you. When your upline, for example, says, okay, what is that? What company is that? You go to the script and then you copy and paste and just make some modifications on your reply. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Just using the script and practicing how to answer questions. Okay, so just keep on inviting, just like what I mentioned earlier, right? That's my #1 goal for me to earn every week, is to keep inviting people. So people will attend my presentation and people will join my organization. Okay, and learn how to present as soon as possible, because believe me, when you know how to present, your confidence level goes up. And when you become more confident, of course, your results will change. And people are attracted to you more, because of course, people are attracted to confident people. Right? If they know that you know what you're saying, wow, more people will join you. And when you know how to present, you have more approaches, inviting approaches that you can use. For example, the Hello Roger approach that you can see in the inviting scripts. Okay, and what else? Just send many guests to the presentations every week, right? You talk to your uplines about the schedule. Just remember, of course, you need to have a concrete goal that you will be committed to hit. The minimum is 1 pay-in. When you say pay-in, the person who officially joins in your USANA business as associate. At least 1 pay-in per week. Okay, and just to give you a rough estimate, you can use the 1:4 ratio, but for most people, including myself, when I was starting, it was 5 to 10 guests per week to have 1 pay-in. And I would talk to 10 to 20 people to attend the presentation. Okay? Because not everyone you try to invite will attend the presentation. Not everyone who attended the presentation will join. Okay? So that's what we call numbers game. Okay? Just stick to your numbers, stick to your numbers. And there definitely there will be people who will say yes. And make a firm decision that there is no acceptable outcome but to hit PPPS. Right? Never, ever, ever allow yourself to think that it's okay not to hit PPPS. Anyway, there's commission. There's other income like retail. No, because can you just imagine, right? The benefits of growing your business early and the potential of earning millions and millions of pesos, right? Or thousands and thousands of pounds passively from the matching bonus. Okay? So overcome your doubts. Don't doubt yourself, because like what I said, so many people have already reached PPPS. Okay? And if they can do it, you can do it too. There's no reason for you not to be able to do it. Just believe. Okay? And just do the basics, which is invite, 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 invite. Be excited for the results and imagine you're already there. Imagine how it feels to be PPPS. Claim it. Okay? Inform your family and your team that you are PPPS. You download the template. Okay, we have a template in our website, and we have a template also in Intensity Official. You download that template, you use Canva, you put your photo in there, you put your name in there, and you stare at it every day, you look at it every day, and it will remind you of your goal to hit PPPS. Okay, that's the most important goal for beginners, right? Okay, and of course, success starts with a very clear why. So always go back to the reason why you started your USANA business. Of course, you want more in life. You want more income. And of course, you want to earn it faster. Okay, and hitting your PPPS, growing your team and your income will take you closer to your why, right? So what is your why? I'm looking forward to getting to know you better, so I could also take part, right, in your USANA journey. Okay? I'm looking forward to coaching you as well and mentoring you. Okay, teach you strategies. But anyway, at the end of this presentation, at the end of this talk, we will have a chance to chit chat if you have questions. Okay, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you more. Okay, so that's the first goal, PPPS. Your second goal is to make sure that you process your auto order. Okay, so auto order is happening every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks. So it depends on when you join. Just look at the rolling calendar. This is available in our website. Okay, so for example, you joined in a color green. Okay, for example, when you join in a date that's in a color green, it means that your auto order, your next auto order will be in the green week. Okay, so you will always auto order on the green week. And remember this, the auto order falls on a Sunday. Sunday. Okay, so meaning, for example, here in August, okay, the August 9, for example, that's your first auto order. Make sure that you have already set your auto order the week before August 9. The latest would be the Friday, okay, before that. But you can also edit it or set up your auto order in the other colors as long as you don't set it after the last Friday. Okay, so is that clear? So now I just want to briefly explain the answers to the commonly asked questions. Okay, I've in my 9 years in the business, these have always been asked. So number one is, what is auto order? Auto order is the short word for automatic order. When you say automatic order, when it's your auto order date, your order will automatically be processed by USANA using the payment method that you put in there. Is it debit card? Is it credit card? Okay. Now, auto order has benefits. The first benefit of auto order is, number one, your business stays active for 4 weeks. Okay, so if you auto-order every 4 weeks, that means that your business is active every 4 weeks, every month, every week. Because of course, you're not missing your auto-order. Your business is active always. So what does that mean when your business is active? You are always capable of earning points. Whenever you have customers, okay, who are order products, whenever you have associates, or whenever your downlines, your associates, they sponsor preferred customers, they sponsor associates, of course, they generate points under them, you will receive those points as well, 100%. Okay? And of course, if you're receiving points, you will also receive commissions. Okay, if the person you sponsored and you're also PPPS, right, you receive matching bonus, right? So what if you don't auto order? If you don't auto order, your business will not be active. If your business is not active, you are not earning points. So if people join under you, the points of the products they buy will not go up to you. And if you are not earning points, you will not be earning commissions. You will not be able to rank advance or be promoted to director, etc., etc. Okay? Another benefit of auto order is you, of course, receive bigger discounts. It's 20% off the suggested retail price. Okay, except for Celavive products in other countries. Okay, but anyway, your supplements, your shake, for example, oh my goodness, they're very, very cheap because the 20% off that's a big discount for your health maintenance. And of course, our health is very important. And of course, if you sell those products, you have bigger profit because of course you bought the products at a much cheaper price. Another question is it required? Okay, auto order is not required. Okay, I repeat, auto order is not required. It's not compulsory. Now, if you don't auto order, what will happen? You will just lose your points. You will lose your points. For example, you accumulated 500 points on your left, 1,000 points on your right, but you did not auto order. Your business is active. You will not. Those points will be zero, and you will not earn the commission. Right? So yes, you can skip it if you want, but then your business will not be active. Can you change your orders? Yes. Don't think that, for example, your first auto order is 3 pairs of Essentials. Oh, it's not going to be like that for the rest of your life. You can select whatever product you want to order on your next order. Like I said, you can change it. The latest is the Friday of the week before your auto order date on a Sunday. Okay? Next, a lot of people say, oh my goodness, auto order, I don't really want maintenance. I don't want to keep spending money every month. Oh, remember this. Okay, remember this. Every entrepreneur, every business person, and you are a business person now, okay, has revolving capital. We are very lucky because in USANA, we did not spend thousands and thousands of pounds or millions of pesos. Right? In my case, for example, I only spent 40,000 pesos when I started in USANA. And I was able to sell my products in 3 weeks. So I had return of investment. And I am earning, I have already earned more than $1 million in my USANA business. Okay? And I am earning loads and loads and loads every week. But the only thing that I spend for is I buy USANA products in the form of auto order. And actually, those auto order, it's not actually money that I spend that I did not receive in return because, of course, I'm taking the products because, of course, my health is important. And if I sell the products, I get profit. So it's not money that you lose. The beauty here in USANA is that our monthly expenses is unlike the monthly expenses of other entrepreneurs. Do you know someone who has a restaurant? Or do you know someone who owns a company or a manufacturing company or whatever that business is? Do you know how much they spend every month? They have to pay their staff. They have to pay their rent for their building. They have to pay for the manufacturing cost right? They have to pay for the cost of goods, right? The ingredients, etc. They have to pay for their website maintenance, for their promotions, for advertising, etc. They spend loads and loads and loads of money. But in USANA, you don't pay for any of that. All you have to do is buy products for your personal or family consumption, or products that you can retail. So that's very cheap. Okay, in my case, for example, in the month of June that just finished, I earned over 11,000 pounds. Okay, more than 11,000 pounds. But I only spent 250 pounds. You get what I mean? I only spent 250 pounds for auto order. And you know, even if I'm not earning, knock on wood, right? Even if I'm not doing the business in USANA, I would still buy the products. Why? Because health is more important to me. You get what I mean? So don't ever, ever, ever come to the point when you think that auto order is a waste of your money. No, right? Because when the time comes when you think auto order is a waste of money, oh my goodness, it's going to be very hard for you to actually see the value of this business. That this is more than how much you pay for your auto order. Imagine the amount of money that you will receive in the next coming years if you keep on growing your business, if your business is always active. You get what I mean? Okay, so now the next question, commonly asked question is, how can it give you passive income? And this is the time that I will share my screen on my tablet. Okay, so I can explain it to you. Okay, so I hope that you can see the screen. Okay, so one of these days, right, you will have people who are customers, retailers, and business builders. Okay. Now, the customers and retailers and business builders will keep on buying products, right? Because of course, the products are consumable. They want to improve their health. They keep buying it again and again and again. And then your associates, of course, will buy the products not just for their health, but also to keep their business active. They will also do the auto order. So what happens? People will be doing repeat purchase, repeat order. And you don't talk to them anymore. You don't present the business to them anymore. But people will keep buying the products every week. You get what I mean? So auto order will give you the potential to earn passive income one of these days. For example, you have 200 associates and preferred customers on your left and right. Just for example, this is your business center 1, because you will have several business centers here, and I will explain that in the next slide. Okay, now these 200 people, it doesn't mean that you're the only one who sponsor them, because in USANA, right, you sponsor associates and they learn the business. They will also sponsor preferred customers. They will also sponsor retailers. They will also sponsor business builders. And these people, okay, they will all be part of this. So meaning, all of these are in your organization, and it's not necessary that you're the only one who sponsor them. Do you get what I mean? But as long as they're in your organization, every time they buy products, that's your points, 100%. Okay? So for example, 200 people on the left and right of your business center. Let's say for example, there's 4 weeks, of course. On average, there are 4 weeks every month. So how many people is that? That's 50 people. 50 people every week who are buying products. Okay? Now, 50 people, let's just say they buy 100 points of products every 4 weeks. Okay? So how many points is that? That's 5,000 points. When you reach 5,000 points, USANA will see, oh my goodness, 5,000 points. Okay? Then USANA will get 20% of that, right? Based on our compensation plan. USANA will say, oh, 20% of 5,000 points, that gives you $1,000 commission. But then, because from auto order alone, you reach 5,000 points, you get auto order bonus of $250. So from just one business center, okay, with people doing repeat order, you receive $1,250 per week. You get what I mean? So that's the passive income that you can get from auto order. Okay, so what's the key lesson here? The key lesson is to really build your team, build your organization of preferred customers, associates, right? Most especially associates who are doing the business, because there will be more and more people who will be helping you to find those customers and associates all over the world. Okay, so that's the second to the last common question. The last one that I want to answer is, okay, what's the difference between 100 points auto order and 200 points? Okay, because your uplines, okay, for example, myself, I do 200 points auto order every 4 weeks. So what's the difference? Okay, so this is it. Listen carefully. If you have 100 points auto order, only your business center one is active. Okay? So only business center one is active. For example, you put 500 points on the left and right of your business center 2 and 3. 500 points. Okay? But then, because only business center 1 is active, business center 2 will not earn. Business center 3 will not earn. Okay? But then, of course, the points under business center 2 are also the points of the left of business center 1. So you have 1,000 points here. And the same thing goes here. It goes up here. Okay? So, how much do you get there? 1,000 points? What's 20% of 1,000 points? You earn $200. Okay? But if your auto order is 200 points, okay? If your auto order is 200 points, all your business centers are active. What does that mean? As long as you have points on the left and right of your business center, minimum of 125 points, left and right, your business center will earn. For example, in this case, let's just use the same scenario, okay? 500 points on the left and right. But because all your business centers are active, business center 1, 2, and 3 will earn. So business center 2 has 500 points left and right. What's 20% of 500 points? You get $100. Business center 3 has 500 points left and right, so it also has $100. Okay? But remember, the same thing goes here. It goes up here, right? The 500 points left and right becomes 1,000 points of business center 1. And same thing here. It goes up to there. So this one, business center 1, has 1,000 points left and right. 20% of that is $200. So how much did you earn? Okay, you earned 200 plus 100 plus 100. So you earned here $400. So look at this. In this case, you earn $200, here $400. So meaning, your income is doubled. Okay, with 3 business centers active for the same effort. Because look at this. That's the same effort. You work 500 points on the left and right of your business center 2 and 3. Do you get what I mean? Okay, so that's the first benefit of 200 points. Now, I'm going to show you the second benefit of 200 points auto order. Okay, so if you are, for example, building your business, and you decide to build your business only with 2 lines. Okay? Usually, you build the left of business center 2 and you build the right of business center 3. That's what we call outer legs. Okay? Outer legs. That's what you build for now, because when you're starting, for example, you want to make sure that your focus is in there in those 2 lines instead of 4 lines. So what happens? For example, in your first week, you enroll 500 points on the left and 500 points on the right. Okay, your business centers are active. Your 3 business centers are active. Okay. Now, because business center 2 does not have points here on the right and Business Center 3 does not have points here on the left, they will not earn yet. Right? But the 500 points, okay, will go up to Business Center 1. Okay? And then, what happens? Business Center 1 will earn $100. Okay? Are we clear with that? Okay. Now, after you earn, because USANA counts the points every cut-off time, and the cut-off time is 12 midnight in Salt Lake City, which is around 6 or 7 a.m. here in UK, depending on the daylight saving time. Now, after the cut-off, USANA has already paid you for the 500 points, so that will disappear because you've already earned money from that, and you get 0 points now. Right? But remember this, because your Business Center 2 and 3 are active, they will retain the points. Okay? Now, for example, on your second week, you sponsor 500 points, and the person you sponsor this one also enrolled 500 points. And the same thing goes here, 500 points. So how many points is that? That's a total of 1,500 points. Okay, this Business Center 2 will not earn because it does not have points here. Business Center 3 will not earn because it does not have points here. But then Business Center 1 will have 1,000 points that will go up here. Okay, same here. Okay, I hope that you are slowly understanding the commission, the computation of commission because of my illustration. So what will happen here? 20% of 1,000 points, you get $200. That's your commission. And because you've already earned from these points, the points will disappear and you are left with 0 points. But then, because Business Center 2 and 3 are active, it still retains these points. Okay? So you're getting that so far. Now, for example, on your third week, you want to rank advance. Yes, you want to rank advance or be promoted. Okay, for example, you said, oh, the people I presented to in the first weeks, now they want to join the business. Some of them who have been looking for their funds or a source of funds, now they have their funds. And now I'm a much better, I'm more skilled. I can invite more people now. Now I can present. And then you realize, oh my goodness, there are more people who are joining your organization, right? And even customers, there are more customers who want to join USANA. Now, for example, you sponsored different people, customers and associates, and you put in there, for example, 1,000 points. And in here as well, you put 1,000 points. Okay? So now look at this. Business Center 2 has points here. The points that it accumulated in the previous weeks. That's 500 plus 500 plus 500. That's 1,500 points. Right? Business Center 3 has the new 1,000 points just like in here. And on the other side, it has what it has accumulated in the previous week. That's 1,500 points. Right? Now, what does that mean? Business Center 2 will now have 1,500 on the left and 1,000 on the right. Look at the small side, 1,000 points. 20% of that is $200. And same here, Business Center 3 has 1,000 points versus 1,500 points. 20% of the small side is $200. And remember, the new points that you generated will go up here. Okay? And this one will go up here. So that one has 1,000 points on the left and right. 1,000 points, 20% of that is $200. So how much did you earn from that? Okay, you earned $200. You earned $200 here, right? And you earned $200 on Business Center 1, 2, and 3. Right? So how much did you earn? You earned $600. You are promoted to director when in fact, you only generated 1,000 points left and right. If you are not on 200 points auto order, or if your business does not have 3 business centers active, you will only earn $200 there. That gives you a rank of builder. Okay, of course, the rank of director is much more attractive than the builder rank. And come to think of it, that's just that effort of 1,000 points left and right will give you triple the income compared to this one, right? So what does that mean? Having 3 business centers active will not only double your income, like in the first example, but even has the potential to triple your income, right? So that's the beauty of 3 business centers. So what gives you the ability to have 3 business centers active? There are 2 ways for you to, and your associates in the future, in the near future, to have 3 business centers active. The first instance, if they buy 400 points in their first order. Okay? 400 points and above in their first order. If they do that, their business center 1 is active for 4 weeks. Business center 1 to 3 are active for 4 weeks. Right? What does that mean? Wow. If they have points on the left and right of business center 2 and 3, those business centers will earn. Okay? So if you started with 400 points, 500 points, wow, your business 1 to 3, business centers 1 to 3 will earn points and earn within the first 4 weeks. Now, after 4 weeks, what will you do? Okay? What you will do is to auto-order. Okay? If you started with 400 points, your business center 2 and 3 would only need 100 points auto-order. Okay, but if you started with 100 to 200 points only, or even 300 points on your initial order, you will need to buy 200 points auto-order. Okay, but just to avoid confusion, okay, if your auto-order is 200 points every 4 weeks, okay, every 4 weeks, your business centers 1 to 3 will be active every week. You get that? So that's the reason why the leaders in USANA, your coaches, your mentors are on 200 points auto-order, because of course, it gives you more income with the same number of effort that you would put in a one business center. Okay? So that's it. Next, I would like to resume my slide share here. We're almost done. The next is the big picture, okay? Remember this, even if you started with just 1 or 3 business centers, you will have more than 3 business centers in your entire USANA business, because each business center has the capacity to give birth to 2 business centers. How does that happen? If you max out, what does max out mean? If you reach 5,000 points on the left and right of a certain business center, it will give you additional business center. For example, business center 1, you reach 5,000 points left and right. Okay, it will give birth to business center 4. It depends on where you want to put business center 4. It's up to you. What if you max out business center 1 again? Then it will generate business center 5. It's up to you where you place it. What if you max out business center 1 again? It will no longer give you additional business center, because each business center can only give birth to maximum of 2 business centers. But don't worry, because if you max out another business center, for example, business center 3 has 5,000 points left and right, okay, that will give you business center 6. And so on and so forth. You get what I mean? There are people here who have 10 business centers, 30 business centers, 50 business centers. The business centers are unlimited. What does that mean? You have the potential to earn unlimited income. And remember, your business centers will give you different ways to earn. Commission. You can earn commission of $1,000 a week from each business center. And the auto-order bonus, remember what I said? If the repeat orders reach 5,000 points, you get additional $250 auto-order bonus. And the leadership bonus, oh my goodness. Once you reach Gold Director and above, you are eligible to receive leadership bonus in terms of share. And each share is given in cash every week. Each share is about $200. Now, how does USANA compute the number of shares? For example, you max out meaning it's 5,000 points left and right. When you max out 10 business centers, it will compute your shares like this. 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. It means you have 55 shares. 55 shares times $200 per week. That's $11,000 a week of leadership bonus. Plus your commission, because you will receive commission from each business center, right? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Can you imagine 10, 20 years from now? Okay, let's say 20 years. Okay, 20 years will pass anyway. Whether you do USANA or not, whether you take USANA seriously or not, 20 years will pass anyway. But remember this, if you take USANA seriously, what's going to wait for you in 20 years? What's your life going to be when you're already earning from 5 or 10 or 15 business centers or more? Right? There are people who have just been with USANA for 1 year. They already have 12 business centers because they really, really took this seriously. Right? And remember this, you have matching bonus, elite bonus, travels, and other bonuses, not just these 3. And, okay, all the points from below go up to all your business centers above. For example, you look at Business Center 7. Okay? Business Center 7, for example, already has points on the left. And then you put points on the right. Let's say you put 500 points on the right of Business Center 7. So what will happen here? Business Center 7 will have $100. Business Center 6 also $100. Business Center 5 $100. Business Center 4, Business Center 3, Business Center 1. Right? So meaning, for every effort, for every product purchase at the bottom, how many times will you earn? Right? How many times will you earn? That's what you call exponential income. Exponential income. And you cannot find that anywhere else in traditional sources of income like employment, self-employment, and traditional businesses. Okay, that's the beauty of USANA, network marketing, multi-level marketing. Okay, and you leverage the efforts, the time, the skills of other people. Because of course, you will have associates here. You will have leaders here. Right? The number of hours they put in their USANA business, you earn from that. Right? Rather than just working by yourself for the rest of your life, you will always earn based on your own effort and own time. And remember this, you cannot work for the rest of your life. Right? Whereas in USANA, when the time comes that you're no longer working, but you have customers who are always buying products, you have associates who are building the business, you are still earning. So this business model really gives you solid business with potential income. And remember this, even if you have 10, 20, 50 business centers or more, your auto order remains at 200 points every 4 weeks only. Can you imagine that? Right? Only 200 points because in USANA, you only choose 100 points or 200 points, right? Amazing. So even if you're earning millions and millions of pesos every month, you're only spending about 200 to 300 pounds worth of products that you take anyway for your health maintenance. Amazing, amazing. So I hope that you were able to see what's waiting for you in this business 10, 20 years from now. Right? I hope that you're now able to see more clearly your future in this business. Okay, this business will really kick off, especially in the coming years where we will open in many more countries. Can you imagine when USANA opens in more markets? When USANA is already enjoying $2 billion of sales, 4, 5, $20 billion of sales every year. And you've already positioned yourself in USANA as early as now, right? How much percentage of that billion of sales will be going to you, right? In your income. Okay, so congratulations because now you are really a part of this $1 million business. Okay, so now my last message is this: always tell yourself that you can also do it. So many people have proven that anybody can succeed in USANA as long as you believe, you have the right mindset, and you really learn the skills necessary to achieve success. Always tell yourself, I'm gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Okay? I'm gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life because, of course, you deserve the best. Your loved ones deserve the best. Okay? Thank you very much, my dear teammates. I hope that you were able to learn a lot from today.